What if the solution to our crumbling economy, artificial intelligence swallowing jobs, robots restocking shelves, wasn't a golden ticket to leisure, but a velvet trap back to feudal chains? Imagine receiving a monthly stipend from the state, enough for basics, but only if you toe the line. No protests, no unhealthy purchases, no dissent. Sounds like security? To the architects of Universal Basic Income, or UBI, it is. To the rest of us, it's a blueprint for modern slavery. Welcome to the Stateless Standard, where we dissect how centralized power masquerades as compassion to erode your autonomy. Today, in about 9 minutes, we'll trace UBI's dark underbelly, from real-world wastelands of dependency to the technocratic dystopia it's paving. This isn't fear-mongering. It's a warning drawn from history, psychology, and cold economics. If you're pondering a future of freedom funded by the government, this will make you think twice. Let's begin. Our story starts not in Silicon Valley boardrooms, but in forgotten corners of the world, where UBI's cousins already reign. I once walked through communities propped up by government handouts or mining royalties, money for minimal effort or none at all. Picture this: walls crawling with cockroaches, children sharing stained mattresses with stray dogs, infants ravaged by scabies while mothers nursed vague aches. Not universal, perhaps, but far from rare. Contrast that with thriving enclaves where people toiled in culturally rooted trades, fishing, crafting, farming. There, pride swelled from provision, families bonded over shared purpose. But inject unearned cash and the human spirit phrase. Men, once providers, drift into irrelevance. Why strive when leisure arrives unsolicited? Psychologically, it's devastating. Aimlessness breeds depression, dulled by alcohol or opioids. Frustrated fathers lash out. Neglected children inherit cycles of malnutrition and neglect. This isn't partisan conjecture, it's behavioral science. Humans thrive on agency, on the dignity of earning one's keep. Strip that and you invite societal rot. We've seen it globally: conquered peoples confined to reservations or urban ghettos, fed crumbs by overlords. Escape demands opportunity, local economies, self-governance. Without it, despair. UBI promises escape from work, but delivers entrapment and idleness. And as technology accelerates, we're hurtling toward a version far more insidious. Fast forward to our developed world, developed in gadgets perhaps, but stunted in soul. AI and robotics aren't villains by nature, they're profit engines. Amazon's pivot to machines isn't altruism, it's annihilation of competitors. Replace warehouse workers, undercut mom-and-pop stores, and behold, boarded up main streets, mass unemployment. The displaced, urbanites chained to supermarkets, not soil. They can't hunt or harvest. They'll need vouchers or digital drips to eat. Governments, cornered by chaos, will oblige. UBI arrives as savior, will cushion the fall. But mark the strings. No more paper dollars. Enter central bank digital currencies, or CBDCs. Trackable, programmable, ephemeral. Your stipend buys groceries, sure, but not tobacco, not soda, not a flight to protest. Expires in 30 days? Spend or starve. Spend or starve. Virtue signaling elites already paved the way. Ban junk food on BeneFhealth. Soon, it's for the planet, the pandemic, the greater good. In Canada, we've glimpsed the preview. Dissenters frozen from banking, blacklisted from commerce. UBI isn't income, it's a leash. Rent your life from Blackstone behemoths, game away days on balconies sprouting token herbs, and realize this is window dressing on voids. Families fracture, communities crumble. The rich, AI overlords, cheer, their empires unchallenged by a populace too sated to revolt. Call it what it is: slavery, rebranded as safety. If the state controls your sustenance and punishes deviation, you're not free, you're a ward. Historical echoes abound. Roman bread and circuses pacified the plebs, feudal lords doled grain to tillers. UBI? Same game, digital edition. Governments save us. From climate by grounding flights our kids are schooled to fear. From pandemics brewed in corporate labs, from obesity via mandated meds we can't refuse. Self-harm sells when wrapped in salvation. Lockdowns proved it, voluntarily masked, vaxxed, isolated for the collective. UBI extends the script: obey and eat, rebel and wither. Most won't see the cage, they'll thank the jailer. Feudalism's return feels cozy, safer than striving in uncertain markets. Yet history whispers warnings. Enlightenment shattered serfdom through markets, property, innovation. UBI reverses that, feudalizing the future without even the plow's meager purpose. Depression surges, drugs fill voids, violence festers. Public health data confirms it. Social capital, the glue of well-being, dissolves in isolation. We're not evolving, we're regressing to humanity's default. Hierarchies where the top extracts, the bottom endures. So why the rush to this abyss? Proponents dream of flourishing artists, philosophers unbound by toil. But evidence mocks them. Temporary welfare nets? Noble. Bridges over hardship. Permanent UBI for masses? A yoke. It erodes incentives, autonomy, aspiration. No ladder from poverty when the state's your only patron. Orthodox public health agrees. Purpose drives health. Idleness invites decay. We've tasted freedom these past centuries, markets lifting billions from mud. UBI? A fork back to oppression. The elite know superfluous labor means compliant consumers. Reject it and reclaim the sunlit path. Deregulate, innovate, empower local economies. Let communities self-govern as those resilient outposts did. Struggle builds. Subsidies stifle. Universal basic income isn't progress. It's regression. Slavery gussied up as grace. In a stateless world, we'd shun such paternalism for voluntary mutual aid, robust markets, true opportunity. The conversation must ignite now, before CBDC collars click shut. Will we choose chains for comfort or risk for reward? The default is feudal twilight. The alternative, enduring dawn. If this stirs you, like and subscribe to the Stateless Standard for more revelations on power's illusions and liberty's levers. Comment below. Lifeline or leash? Share to spark the dialogue we can't afford to skip. Until next time, guard your sovereignty, stay stateless.